Amanda Seales has responded to the Jubilee debate saying, oh, me, Dr. Julio, Austin Julio Broughton just wants to be famous. Amanda, me being me looking how I look and sounding how I sound, it was always going to get down. I was going to be famous regardless. What you don't understand is that I actually want to make a difference. You're not the first person on Jubilee I've debated. I guarantee you won't be the last. I debated Cenk Uygur around some of the same topics. The fact that the left and the right both have complete collective control over the American political system, Miss Amanda, I want to see that dismantled. The only thing that I wanted you to see from my point of view was that there's a higher calling of accountability that we need to have among the black community. And the reason I started off my statement by saying that men have dominated the socioeconomic, economic, and political power scene of this planet since we've been here lets you know that I'm not giving you some right-centered talking point. I'm not giving you some leftist nonsense. The truth is, we as a collective of men have made horrendous decisions with the power we have been granted. Daniel Patrick Moynihan, in his Moynihan report, stated that when you remove the black father from the house, all things will tend toward chaos. When you remove the father from the house, period. Our society is reflective of a lack of discipline. And this is where I get into what I will call the pathology of bigotry. There is a pathology of bigotry where we propagate and promote the worst decisions in our community, Miss Amanda. There needs to be a genuine, to quote King, we must see a genuine revolution of values in this country if America is to be saved. But what we need to see, Miss Amanda, more than anything is a genuine return to the God of the Bible. We need to see the reapplication of Christian principles. And what I mean by that is this: love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Do unto others as you would them do unto you, and love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy strength, with all thy mind. I think the psychologist would just say with all thine personality. If we did that, we could save America within a generation. We could begin to correct the injustices visited upon us that we're still suffering from to some degree because of slavery, because of Jim Crow. There is some degree of psychological trauma that affects the black community still. I don't deny that. But Miss Amanda, how can we make demands of any form of government if our own inability to govern ourselves is constantly on display? When we learn to take care of the black household, when we learn that a house divided against itself cannot stand, and ours is and has been divided for years and decades, until we restructure the black house, we will not have any place on which to build in America that is on a solid foundation. And a house built on sand can't stand. You dig?
Church.